Good morning, everyone. It's Mike from PC Classic Cars, back with another test drive video. Today we are in my 1954 Chevrolet 3100 5-window pickup. Open that up, get a little airflow in here because it is hotter than heck outside today. Alright, so again we have a 1954 Chevrolet 3100 5-window pickup. Love that it's a factory 5-window. I mess with a lot of these 3100s, and I'll do the 3-window trucks, but I really like the 5 windows. This is a truck that has a great running 235 inline 6 in it, backed by a 4-speed manual transmission. Runs and drives like a stock 3100 should drive like. Obviously it's not going to win you any races. But it'll cruise at 40, 45, maybe a little bit more than that. Just a stock style driving truck. On some of your mechanical options, you do have manual steering, manual drum brakes, but it is still a pretty easy truck to drive. If you've ever driven one of these, they're not hard to go down the road. Obviously, you're not cruising at highway speeds. Like I said a second ago, it's really about a 40 to 45 mile an hour truck. Tooling around town, cruising around the neighborhood, they're great trucks for that. Drivability is good. Again, drives like a stock style truck, nothing high performance, but we're cruising right about 45, almost 50 miles an hour right now, and it's doing it relatively easy. I wouldn't say that we're going to be going 60 or 65. That would be really, really pushing it on this one, but we're doing right at 50 and it's comfortable. Still has a single manifold or stock manifold, single exhaust, stock style muffler and a tailpipe. Don't really hear much of the exhaust. You hear the motor. They kind of sound like sewing machines. Those inline 6s are really good motors. On the interior, you have a stock style interior. You have the hard material headliner. You have matching visors, black bench seat interior. You do have a single rubber floor mat, which is in great shape. Then you have the wood inserts on the door panels, which are nice. You have your factory gauges, factory style steering wheel. The steering wheel's got some paint flaking off on it, some hairline cracks kind of around it, miscellaneous areas. But probably the original steering wheel to the truck. You do get that little bit of float in the steering wheel, as you can see. Anywhere past about that, then it starts picking up some steering, which is pretty normal on this. You do have your aftermarket A-pillar spotlight here, which the functionality of it works, but there is no spotlight that's hooked up to it at the moment. Gauges are easy to read. You have temperature, fuel gauge, voltage, and oil pressure. All of those are working. The speedo's working. You're reading 623 miles. You do have an aftermarket retro style stereo with some speakers in the middle of the dash there. This one does have turn signals. The items that I have listed as a no on this truck are going to be the heaters not working, and then your wipers do not work either. My doesn't work section is posted on the website pcclassiccars.com. Going to outline what works and what doesn't work on the truck, so you guys can take a look at that. Horn does work. Not a lot of systems to electrically go wrong with these. They're pretty bare bones, pretty basic, but that's also what makes them pretty cool and why people love them. They're great to look at, especially being a 5-window truck. It's just a cool looking pickup. Suspension and steering components are going to be all stock style equipment. These do have a little bit of a stiffer road feel. But as you can see on the steering, it is still pretty easy to drive, very easy to turn for being manual steering. The brakes do work well. They do make a disc brake or a power brake conversion for these, so you could add that if you wanted to. But the drums do work well. Goes in and out of reverse properly. We'll wait for this last car to go because we will take a second to get across the intersection here. All right, there's first. First gear is pretty useless. You can start this thing off at second if you want to. Clutch feels good. We'll wind it up a little bit in third here. And then you're in your highway gear, your high gear there. On the underneath, it is a good solid pickup. Floors look good, frame's good. Inside the bed is nice. You have a really nice wood bed kit. It's had a couple small little spots repaired on the underneath, but it is a good solid truck. There's a little bit of rust on the lower cab corner on the outside over here on the driver's side. And then the exterior of the truck is pretty old. It's got nicks, it's got imperfections, it's got flaws. It still has a good shine to it, and again, a hell of a look being that it's got the artillery wheels, the 5-window cab, just a really good looking truck, but definitely older cosmetically. It's got touch-ups, it's got flaws, it's got little dings and little scuffs here and there. There's some paint lifting on the back of the cab, a little bit on the door over here. Just probably 30, 40-year-old paint if I had to guess. It's pretty old, but still, again, looks nice. You do have the white style wheels, or tires, excuse me. The whites aren't actually a painted white, so you can actually see kind of the brush strokes of the white. But you have 6 matching tires and wheels, which look good on the truck. Bumpers look good, trim looks good, but it does have its age to it. In my additional informations tab on the website, eclassiccars.com, there's going to be photos of all of the imperfections, again, as well as that doesn't work section, the VIN tag, motor numbers, all that stuff is going to be in that folder, so make sure you check that stuff out. We're cruising about 50. Let me pull up my GPS here on my phone, see how accurate we're doing. Probably not the smartest thing to do while we're driving, but we'll get it done here. We're doing right at 60, which is pretty cool. So we're doing 55, almost 60. And as always, I appreciate y'all stopping in to watch another one of my test drives. Make sure you check out the virtual description video along with the additional informations tab. Both are posted on my website, eclassiccars.com. And we'll catch you guys on the next video. Thanks again for watching.